Hey everybody, welcome to our weekend check-in video for WSTS 47, Intro to LGBTQ+ Studies for Saturday, October 5th. Just going to go over a few items and reminders like I always do to help you stay on top of things. So let's get started. First up, your most recent quiz on Chapter 5. Those scores were posted just in case you weren't in class to get your quiz back on Thursday there, so do take a look. We do have our current Chapter 6. That quiz is scheduled for Tuesday when we come back next week on October 8th, so make sure you've done your homework so you're ready for that. And we also are going to have our quiz on Chapter 7 on Thursday next week on the 10th, so just kind of be ready for that as well. It's a pretty short chapter, but we are going to work our way through it mostly there on Thursday. Next up here is that in Chapter 6, we are working our way through it there. We're kind of going through the whole queer alphabet, the LGBTQ. We kind of went through the L and the B mostly last time. We're going to go ahead and continue with the G and some trans issues there too, and also some issues around why people sometimes get excluded by certain members of the queer community. So we are going to deal with that. Also a reminder there too that I had shown this in class, but there's a really cool website link there on our Chapter 6 websites there on our course page. If you want to take a look at that, it's to a queer glossary or dictionary, if you will. It's got some really up-to-date terms, many of which I'm sure most of you have heard of, but some of which maybe you had not heard of. So it's kind of nice and just to take a look at it there. And we are going to be spending some time watching a few videos and talking about some things there. And our game plan for next week is to pretty much finish up Chapter 6 on Tuesday and then start working our way through Chapter 7 on Thursday. And then we've got our last chapter on the following Tuesday, which is Chapter 8, and that's going to be our last chapter before our next exam. So a week from this coming Thursday will be our next exam. This is kind of a shorter section of material, just so you got a heads up about that. You can always take a look at your course calendar too. It'll always kind of telegraph to you when your next assignments are coming up and exams and quizzes and all that stuff. So always check that out there. You will get a reminder announcement from Canvas that the exam's coming up too. All right, that's everything I wanted to say for this time. Pretty short this week, but if you have any questions in the meantime, reach out via email on Canvas and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, I will see you in class on Tuesday for our quiz on Chapter 6. All right, take care. Bye-bye.